What did it mean? I mean, I grew up here in Seattle. Right? Where in Seattle did you grow up?
I grew up just north of UW, northeast Seattle.
You grew up watching Steph Fry your entire life.
Yeah, Steph
You're
Fry.
right beside him, scored the goal in the Sounders jersey. What did that mean to you?
Yeah, honestly, it was crazy feeling. Like when I scored the goal, I think my head just went blank. You know, that's something I not scoring, but just dreamed about playing for the Sounders when I was young. And so to be able to start in front of the fans, I mean, it was absolutely unreal. And so I'm very grateful, for this opportunity, and hopefully there's more.
Can you walk me through that goal a little bit?
Yeah.
I saw you had a great reaction with your foot on that, but it felt like it just landed right for you too.
Yeah, no, Tino's header back across, it was perfect.
Yeah.
I just got really lucky, to be honest, and some guys in the locker room told me my reaction's been pretty funny. So I haven't seen it at all, but obviously, like I said, my head went blank. I was just really excited to score, and so such a great feeling.
Before the goal, the opportunity you get to step into an international match wearing that jersey, can you take us through that?
Yeah, for sure. No, when they put the lineup out the day before the game, obviously it was a lot of emotions. It's a younger squad out there with all of us, and like Eddie, some guys I've grown up with in the academy. We've dreamed about this moment, and so to share it with a bunch of other younger guys, and then to finally have the moment is unreal. Obviously there's some nerves and some other stuff, but a lot of excitement and just really grateful for everyone that's helped all of us get to this stage in our career. So hopefully there's more.
I'm sorry, I was just trying to rush this one. Yeah. How much does this help you or propel you in terms of saying, yes, I can, and moving towards tomorrow, whether that's practice or your next game? How much is this of a jumping off point for you?
Yeah, I think it definitely gives confidence where, I've now played in an environment against a very good Chivas team, and so you get that experience and say, they're really good, but at the end of the day, it's soccer we're playing, and so it kind of takes me back to, I'm a soccer player. When we're on the field, we're just playing soccer. You know what I mean? It doesn't really matter who you're up against to the stage. Like you just gotta trust yourself, honestly. And so, it gives me confidence going to the week later. But I think it's just another stepping stone to hopefully keep growing.
To kind of, Brian Schmetzer shared that you guys played for the badge tonight, and that was the difference between what he's seen in these past teams. Playing with your, people who you've grown up with and being a Sounder. I know that you said how much it means, but did that propel you tonight, stepping on the field like I can be that guy?
I think so, yeah. I mean, when you put on the jersey, it's a pretty crazy feeling. And so, having an environment growing up a Sounders fan, and then, after all these years, being able to step on the field, it's crazy. I think that helped propel us. Obviously, the result is not what we wanted. At the end of the day, that's the most important thing. So we are disappointed, but I do think there was some fight and some character there that we can be proud of and take away. So
it seemed too a little bit like you guys were playing like backyard soccer a bit. Like a lot of people know each other growing up. Did that kind of take a little bit of the pressure off playing with some guys you've known for a long time?
Yeah, I think so. I think it was a young squad, so we really said, there's not a lot of pressure. Like we go out there, everyone, work as hard as you can, and then also just enjoy it. Like some guys making debuts, first starts for a lot of us, and so really just trying to soak in the moment as best we can, and also just work as hard. You know what I mean? Work with the guys we've been playing with for a long time, and so I think that helped. Yeah.
Were there any vets that had any advice for you before you first started?
Yeah, I think everyone was just saying enjoy it. Like I said, it's just soccer at the end of the day. As satire as that may seem, but Steph Fry behind you making big saves and stuff. I think he's a very calming presence. Any tactics, he's giving us advice, and I think he's a great leader. And then, as well as all the other guys on the bench, just really help keep us grounded and say at the end of the day, just enjoy the experience. And so they all helped a lot, really.
The first 35 minutes were really good for the team. You guys were playing really good, and then after that, Chivas started balancing the game. What happened in your opinion?
Yeah, I think it's tough to say. Obviously, that goal I think helped give us some momentum, and before I think we had a bit more energy and were able to get into them, and then I think they grew into the game and were able to continue to get on top of us, especially in that second half. And so I think it comes from all of us, maybe tired legs. They've had a lot of the ball. I don't know a specific reason why, but I just think we need to be better at controlling our possessions. I think we gave the ball away a lot, myself included for sure, and so just all getting more experience. But like I said, it was a young squad out there, inexperienced. Hopefully in years to come and games to come, we'll have more of that experience to hopefully propel us through those tough moments. But I think it was a big learning moment, and that's an experienced Chivas team out there. So I think that's ultimately part of the reason, like you said, that they were on top of us for most of it.